since you have lost the duel and therefore are in fact the loser, I'll apply the freeze now. Like, come on, man. Come on, bruh. Hi, Judge. My opponent is concerned about me summoning Malicious with 1 tribute while he controls a monster. How about this? Let's see if Blue goes, oh, okay. Come on. Hold. Blue is typing. One moment, please. I have 3, not 1 monster. Good thing it says a monster and not 1 monster. Come on, man. That's crazy. This is crazy. Okay, this is insane. All right, have a nice day. Oh, bro, please tell me you're going to Royal Oppression the macro. We just wanted to be sure. Yes, Royal Oppression the macro. Do it. Do it. Goated board state. Yeah, you love 4 floodgates on the field, man. Necrocosmos on field, and the opponent wants a special summon Trap Eater. Oh, boy. Trap Eater. Must be special summoned by sending 1 face-up trap your opponent controls to the grave. I don't believe you can do that. You cannot attempt to summon Trap Eater by sending Macrocosmos to the graveyard. Unless there's some random Edison ruling for this, you should not be able to do that. He wanted to send my Royal Oppression in order to special... Okay, well, you can't do that either due to Macro. Like, Macro is preventing any of these cards from being sent to graveyard to summon it. Have a nice day. Epic. Cheating in GOAT. Fun. Jesus fucking Christ. Is that a big ass GOAT token? Bro just said my GOAT token, my little guy. He's massive. He's huge. You activated the ring, and I thought about the counter. The judge can also check my response time to the activation. What is happening in this game, man? Taking GOAT format a little too literally. Yeah, GOAT is broken. Blue drew a card. Red insta-activated Ojama Trio, summoning 3 tokens to his opponent's board. Blue enters main phase. Blue changes a token to attack. Activates Axe of Despair, Mage Power, Axe of Despair. Sets 2 cards from hand. Red says, wait, slow down. Blue enters battle phase, attacks the panda with the token. Red activates ring, pointing at this token. So blue activates ring. Red says you can't activate ring. And then blue says your objection isn't clear. Why can't I chain my ring of destruction? Red says, bro, you clearly cheating and don't wait for me to respond to your card activations. My opponent does not wait for me to respond to his spell activations and is also trying to chain a trap he just set this turn. Oh no, blue can't activate ring. Red can activate ring though. From what I see in the logs here, Ring of Destruction was used in the battle phase here when the token attacked Gyaku Geyer Panda. This is what I'm seeing, to which an illegal Ring of Destruction was chained. This was set this turn. Please reset it and proceed. Revoked the draw offer, he just loses. All right, have a nice day. It was really that simple. It was just, yeah, he used it when you declared your attack. If you declare prior, you can activate ring. The turn it was set. Real and true. All right, they're good to go. That seemed way more complicated than it needed to be. My opponent didn't declare the effect of Don Zalug and declared end phase. Then he tried to use the effect in end phase. Is Zalug not mandatory? You can activate one of these effects. Oh, interesting. I thought Don Zalug was mandatory. Why did I think that? Let's see. Let's check the logs. Okay, so blue called red an R word, which is not good. We don't like that. Attack directly with Don Zalug. Attack directly with Breaker. Ended turn. If you wanted to use Don Zalug, why did you move to end phase instead of declaring the effect? Actually, simple question. This is a very simple question, extremely simple question. This guy's typing up a storm. Yeah, I didn't declare his effect because I didn't know people want to try scam over it. First of all, it's not scamming. It's up to you to play properly. If you want the game to play itself for you, play on Master Duel. Here, here, we declare effects. You did not, so the effect wasn't activated. Now, about the R word, because I don't fuck with that shit. No history. Okay. You also called your opponent this word. On DB, that is not allowed. This will be your only warning. Do not use slurs on the site again. Understood? Don't be calling people that. Like, do not be calling people that shit. This guy's saying it's not fair play. In what world is it not fair play? You didn't activate the effect, therefore I'm not resolving the effect that you didn't activate. It is fair play to not resolve an effect your opponent didn't activate. Like, hello? Proceed from here. I think this guy loses, right? He's just getting punched over by the Abyss Soldier. Edison? Yeah, we get a lot of Edison calls here. Hello? What the fuck? Exodius. Tri-horned Dragon. Super Reju against Blackwing. Interesting. Yo, what's up? Can you explain what's happening? If I summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon by banishing from field, can I ignition prio the effect, or does Book of Moon stop the effect? You can use prio to use the effect on summon before the opponent can book. However, I am going to verify if he did do that, or if he's just trying to do so after his opponent has already Book of Moon him. And he's like, well, clearly I would use prio, right? Special summon Red MD, declared Red MD. Yeah, of course you can. Book of Moon chained to special summon on Red MD. Yeah, you can use prio to use the effect. On any successful summon, you are able to use prio. There's no reason you wouldn't be able to. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Blue linked a Pojo thread. Let's go, linking a Pojo thread. W. Oh, God, I love Pojo, man. I love Pojo. Have a nice day, duelist. Have a nice day. They hit him with the official source, the Pojo thread. That's the official source. Well, they've drawn many cards. Are they asking how do we resolve Fua in end phase? Radiant Typhoon Malice? Yeah, Radiant Typhoon gets you to Malice through Cherubini, which he didn't use for some reason. Weird. Remember, Chad, Jesus would not approve of Molchami Fulos. He declare at code, and he just wants to summon Heat Soul. Is this he wants to also summon the other two or whatever? Declared effective allied code talker, special summon decode talker Heat Soul, and then Blue is saying revive the Heart Scriptor and the Ransom. Red said what? Blue says reborn Ransom. Red says no, I want summon only this. If it's causing summon, you can special summon as many Cyberus monsters with 20 attack from your graveyard as possible to your zones this card points to. Oh, this is mandatory to revive all of them. What the fuck? That's so funny. Allied code talker does need to summon as many as possible. What the fuck? It must summon Red Ransom here. Yeah, it must summon the Red Ransom. That's so funny. Why the fuck does it say that? I didn't even know it said that. Today I learned, man. What the hell? It's so that you can make the arrival better? I mean, why would they make you revive all of them? He just wants all his friends. Yeah, I get it. He just wants all his friends. That's really funny that it has to revive. This guy's getting a loss for AFK, unfortunately. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, he's not here. Loss for AFK. Sorry, big dog. Have a nice day. Got Black Wings versus, what, Glad Beasts? Yeah. You see Prisma? I instantly think it's Glad Beast and Edison. Roxanne. I don't see an Armor Master. I mean, he can summon one. Okay, so they're both here, so it's not an AFK call unless the guy was AFK. I attack for lethal. My opponent refuses to admit defeat. Oh, I love these. I love these calls. Let's have a look. Red enters battle phase, attacks directly with everything, trying to intimidate. What did Red say? What did Red say at all? Red said, play at a more reasonable pace. Red hasn't said anything. He didn't do anything. The issue is very much you not admitting defeat when you have lost. This is Malicious stalling. I will be freezing you for this. I'm gonna freeze. Easy. I mean, this is the easiest freeze of my entire life, dude. Easiest freeze of my entire life, like straight up. Stalling when they lost. What insults did they say? Come on, hit me with it. What insult did they say? Because I looked at these logs. Here's all I see. Oh, he's leaving. Awesome. So let's see what Red said. Red attacked for game and said, GG loser. Calling me loser. Sounds like you need to grow up since you have lost the duel and therefore are in fact the loser. I'll apply the freeze now. Like, come on, man. Come on, bruh. Sorry, but that's a you problem, duelist. That's a you problem, duelist. Cry about it. Sorry, but like, I was gonna admit defeat, but then he called me a loser, so I stalled for 10 minutes. Cry about it. Like, that is very much a cry about it moment. Like, grow the fuck up. Come on, man.